One of the new features of the drchrono iPad EHR I wanted to show you was the medical speech to text button. Essentially now we have medical speech to text everywhere on the iPad EHR. So originally we just had it right here. You could actually just do it right here. But now you can actually do medical speech to text in other areas. So I'm just going to go here, and you can see when I click, there's actually a little medical speech to text button. Do you see that little button right there? And so we've cascaded medical speech to text across the actual EHR, so it's everywhere in every text field now. So you could enter and you can start to use the medical speech to text. It's a little tiny button right there, but basically we've cascaded it so you can be anywhere in the EHR and you can use medical speech to text now. As well, we did the same thing with macro buttons. So if you go back, basically you can expand now and can contract this area so you get more visual area. The goal for us was basically to have a really good view for everybody. So now you can basically scroll and see all of your macro buttons. And this is for, you can basically put these macro buttons anywhere. So before it used to just be within the patient chart, within the notes field. But now, as you can see, I'm just going to just dive into a template right here. Here's a text field. But you could essentially just go into any text field you want and you have your macro buttons available. You can also hide your macro buttons, and you also have a medical speech to text button. This is basically making it way more versatile, so as you build out macro buttons, you can use them anywhere within the EHR in a text field. As well, you can use the medical speech to text anywhere in any text field within the EHR, and this is high-grade medical speech to text. So basically we do translation, so if you say there's a laceration of the left leg that gets sent to our servers, we translate it, we send it back to you, and it's within the text field that you had. And these macro buttons, you can build out as many as you want. As you can see here now, what we did is the macro buttons are scrollable. So you can have, say you have more than 20 macro buttons, you won't be able to see them all, but now you can sort of slide through them and see them all right here. And you can hide them when you don't use them. So, you could be in any field you want, you could hit enter, you can go in, you can slide your macro buttons out, and you can enter, say, normal exam, and it would just enter it here. Before, we only used the macro buttons in the patient chart text field, but now it's actually everywhere. It's everywhere within the EHR. Thank you.